Hello, my name is Lisa, and I am 53 years old, and I am the single mother of three boys that are ages 10, 12, and 13. And October of 2017, I was diagnosed with early onset dementia. And before that, in 2014, I was diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment. Up until that point, I was a school teacher and an author, and um, right now, since the diagnosis of dementia, I have decided that my purpose is to get support groups for those of us with dementia because um, I found lots of support groups for caregivers, and those are very important, but I found zero for those of us with it. And so my goal is to get those things started, because if everything's going to become at epidemic proportions by 2050 and we don't have anything laid out, we're going to be in trouble. And so I'm trying to educate people about dementia from somebody with the diagnosis point of view. And I have a YouTube channel in which I share my daily struggles in life, and in hopes that it will educate not only caregivers, but give support to those that have been diagnosed. Because it seems as though once we get the diagnosis, I've talked to many people that feel like we're thrown away. And I'm here to say that we don't need to be thrown away, that our mental health is just as important. For example, if I'm not having a good day and I'm angry because I have this diagnosis, or I don't work through my feelings for having this diagnosis, I'm going to not be good for my boys or my family. Everybody around me is going to be in better shape if I'm in better shape emotionally. And so it helps all around. And so that's my goal. I've always been a teacher. So I continue to teach through this YouTube channel. Also, I've always been a social activist, and my mother had me with picket signs in my hand when I was 8 years old, and nothing has changed. And my movement now is to get things in place for people that have been diagnosed, and so that been diagnosed with dementia, so that we can get the support we need and we can get the treatment we need, because our lives aren't over yet. I still take care of my kids. I do have a caregiver that comes over 6 hours a week to help with things. We are looking for more help in the home, but the thing is I'm still parenting. I did not get a diagnosis and then all of a sudden become incontinent and drooling at the mouth and become nonverbal. I am still very much engaged in the world of my family and my community, and as many of us are. And so my hope is that through joining together and educating, that the stigma will not be as strong as it is now, and also help those that have been diagnosed. I know my story is very much like many others. When they're diagnosed, you're told you have dementia, given a pamphlet, out the door. No numbers to call, no places to go, no one to talk to. You're just on your own. And that's not acceptable. That's negligible as far as I'm concerned. I have called some organizations, and they've made it perfectly clear that there's no help for me in my area, and that I'm just out of luck, basically. And I have decided that I'm not going to be out of luck. I will start a group of my own, and so that is what I'm doing right now in my community. It's getting ready to start a group, and I also have a group on Zoom for people with dementia and mild cognitive impairment, because I think a lot of people with mild cognitive impairment have not been diagnosed with the dementia yet. But like I said before, my name is Lisa. I'm 53 and I have dementia, and I'm also a protective member of society. So, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day and a fruitful day, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.